we're back here with Be Here Now by Ram Dass. Got the third page, or the third teaching page. Here we are. Today's teaching. Purify enough, become immerse. Beauty, become it. The potter becomes his pot. Embrace the 10,000 beautiful visions. Become one with the universe. All the energy passes through you. You are all the energy. And it all resides in your heart. If you can go within to your spiritual heart, you'll hear a Dharma. You will then know that you are He. And it is from this place in our heart cave where we are now. We watch the entire drama. This is our lives. We watch the illusion with unbearable compassion. It's a bit of a wordy one. It doesn't quite make sense, but as in it doesn't quite word up. I suppose it depends how you read it. But it's very much about oneness, compassion, and just observing we'll close that. So it's about observing the world around you, I suppose, and sort of it's about becoming one. That's very much what it is. And I'm not quite at, I'm still on that. I'm definitely have a long way to go on that journey, and I'm sure many of you people do. Well, I'm not going to assume, but I'm going to assume that a lot of you people probably are still on that journey, or maybe you haven't even started it yet, consciously. Maybe you're still in the stages of getting to it. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting one. I have to flick back to it. It's a lot different to the other two were very simple, and I'm sure there's more to it, but yeah, so it's about becoming it, becoming one, becoming the Tao, becoming the power, becoming God, but not in I want to become all powerful or omnipotent and that sort of thing. It's about being in your heart cave and watching the drama. So just becoming peaceful and becoming one. I definitely do feel that in a sense. I do have that sort of sense of watching things. I know a lot of people do, but I do enjoy watching people and the way they interact, and I don't think it's a good thing. This is not quite what it's saying, but sometimes I feel like a bit of a outsider, but not necessarily in a bad way. In a way that I feel like an observer as opposed to an outsider. Sometimes, a lot of the time, I feel like I'm watching the world around me and watching what's happening. I'm a vegan, so I'm sort of watching things slowly happen, as opposed to I don't really do much active. I'm not active in communities. I'm active in my own mind and heart, and just sort of watching things go by. And I suppose that's sort of my interpretation of it. Some heavy stuff really, but yeah, I love the idea of the pot becomes his pot. That's really good. I love that. That is, we'll close the book and we'll put that over there. That's the last point I'll go out on. I love the potter is his pot. That's really good. I definitely that is cool. I love to get into a bit of, there's not much work and stuff I enjoy, but if I get a bit of a task I enjoy, when I'm building a den, you become the den. You aren't just building it it's still you're just so in the task, and you're just stacking the sticks up, or when there's a fire you just become one with your fire. In a sense, you just kind of get absorbed by it and become it and become He and become that's it. That's what it is really. It's about becoming and forthcoming. And so that's today's teaching really. It's a lot more to it. And I feel like in the future, I might do, I don't know what I'm going to, there's a lot of things I could do, but in the future, I feel like I might rerun this series, but in 5 or 10 years, once I've had some ayahuasca ceremonies, some shrooms and that sort of thing, and maybe some LSD and those sort of things, and had some time to meditate, and maybe been in the jungle for a bit, been in India for a bit, been in Mexico, and done sort of, smoked a few things, ingested a few things, done some Campbell and that sort of thing. So I think, so that's this video. That's this video, but so that's today's teaching for you guys, and I'm about to go off. So give us a like for this. Give us any comments of anything else. These days, it will just be, unless you guys ask for more, it will just be me doing these teachings and maybe a few other videos, but I'll probably stick to just these teachings because it's a constant source of content, which I like this content. It's nice just to read something because I read it, maybe have a bit of time to process it, and then say it straight to you guys. I'm not like sitting and meditating on it for 10 years. Like it's a very natural flowing experience. I'm not just like really going in depth about it. I'm just sort of saying my points about it, and I think that's cool. I think you guys will like that. I hope you guys will like that. So yeah, give us a like, give us a comment, any suggestions of videos, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.